Hi guys, it's Jessica here for some Dolly Ramblin'. I've got my two new Twigling girls here with me. Um, I just keep bringing them up. I just couldn't be happier with them. I'm so happy. Um, I've just been sitting most of the day not being extremely productive, trying on clothes and just playing with dolls, and that's the point, right? Is to be able to enjoy them. So I did switch out her eyes. I had some 12 millimeter brown Mako eyes, and these are 10 millimeter small iris doll bakery eyes, and the small iris especially suits her smaller eye shape a little better, I think. Though I did really like the look of the brown eyes in her. And this is my Artifacts Kindred Elbe. And Resin Wonders had commented yesterday that she looked very Native American in her features, and I was thinking the exact same thing. Yesterday, I was just really struck by how Emeridian her features looked to me with the shape of her nose. Yeah, so character-wise and that sort of thing, that is kind of making an impression on me. I'm really interested what a face-up will do for her that way too. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Character-wise, she might end up being, still end up being a Kion reshell, because I would like having that doll in SD form. But there's the one girl that has much more Asian type features, and maybe it's the Oryx, I think. So I don't know, maybe that will be future Kion, because she's got the Asian type features more distinctly. So I don't know. I really find it very striking too, these Native North American Emeridian type features. But I'm really enjoying these dolls. I'm in awe of them. These are some of the the most beautiful dolls in my collection, as far as the quality of the casting, the quality of the resin. I'm really happy with it, and pairing that with the engineering of the Twigling body, and the beautiful sculpting, I'm really impressed. I just can't stop gushing about these girls. My Pieta here is definitely feeling on track for being Alondria's sister lady. I'm not getting a different signal that way. Really love her kind of aloof expression that she has. Again, I think face-ups can change how that might look a lot too, but I haven't completed a bunch of things for sewing, except for these 2 pair of pants, and then I did a couple pair of these, basically I would call them tube tops. Something simple until I could decide what else I wanted to do. But this is a pair of these pants that I made out of stretchy velour material, and I feel like I'm getting a lot more, a lot better at handling stretchy material, knits and stretchy materials, and using that aspect to my benefit. Like I have to admit that stretchy fabrics, I've just had a lot of difficulty with them, and I still find them challenging, but I'm really liking the things that I can achieve and the fit that I'm able to get with some of these fabrics. And this is this was another of that velour stretchy fabric. It's a kind of a burgundy wine, red wine kind of color, which is one of my favorite colors. And yeah, I'm really enjoying kind of playing around with stretch materials and what I can achieve with it. So this was a shirt that I'd made for Scarlett. Scarlett left to go get a face up, and everybody stole her clothes. Uma has stolen her body. Let me grab her. So this is Uma right now on Scarlett's body. My ingenuities, it's off getting a face up. But I have her in this outfit that I made. And this wig was the wig that Sugary Cuppy Cakey had made to go with her ingenue, the one that I bought, that's now Herla. I really like how this light colored wig looks on the darker skin tone. It's so striking. Yeah. So someday my doll she body will come in. Another doll doll head that I'd been trying to message and get a hold of this seller for several months actually, was this Lily Cat Cerise doll's Constantine head. And she is, I think, probably from the first release back in 2012, is what I remember. So what I did, this is an M-line minifee body, and this is a hybrid I've been meaning to try for a long time, because I had it in my mind that I would maybe try to get a white skin M-line body for my sleeping ombre head, which is Laundria's sister's MSD form. So I really like it. I really like the proportions. I think it's really cute, really beautiful hybrid, but I'll take her scarf off so you can see her neck, because it definitely would need some work in order to be a better hybrid. The neck is definitely too big. Really gaps in the back there. So it would require some significant modding, and I need to try to look and see if anybody has done that and how they did do it. So if you do know, if anybody who's watching this knows someone who's done that mod, or have seen that mod done, I would love to take a peek at that. But I think that she's just so cute on this body. And I wanted this head. I wanted this Constantine head as soon as I saw it there on the marketplace a few months back. Lily Cat Cerise dolls, Twigling, those art dolls were, when I first started getting into the hobby, were kind of like my idea of ultimate dolls. Like, those were the dolls that I wanted badly. And being a noob that didn't, know how to navigate the secondhand market, I really wasn't any groups at that time. I wasn't on the DOA marketplace. I wasn't in any Facebook groups yet. It took a while to kind of grow into those things. And Lily Cats were pre-order only. At that point, she's starting to move more into some stock sales. This last year, she's starting to do that more. But Constantine, she had a pre-order fall, early winter 2014. And yeah, my Constantine came in the first part of 2015. And she just represented like so much. My Lily Cat MSD dolls, and they still are very, very like, if I had to make like some sort of like strict decisions about what dolls I were gonna have, it would be my Twiglings and my Lily Cats. They are just my favorite dolls. And they just have, I just feel very, I opened this girl and just looking at her face, I just felt the way I felt about her, the nostalgia, and that's how I feel about the Twigling dolls. Like, I don't feel that for every doll, which is kind of interesting. And I recognized that difference in feeling when I pulled out this head and looked at her, how much these dolls mean to me in comparison to other dolls in my collection. So I definitely have my favorites. There's nothing wrong with that either, of course, but and I was really interested in making a hybrid, and this was, I wanted to try it out on the M-line body. I love how these dolls look on Doll Chateau kid bodies too. And there's, if I wanted to get a normal skin or a white skin Doll Chateau kid body, that would be not too hard to get a hold of on the second-hand market. So I don't know, I'm enjoying her on this body, and maybe at some point I'll decide I'm going to stick with it and maybe try to pursue a mod, but I'm just happy with how she is right now. She's wearing an Ryokan corset, of course, and a skirt that I had made, which I really like with it. So, and she's wearing Sparrow Shop antlers that I've had quite a long time now too, that came to me broken and I never have fixed them. But yeah, it just was this feeling when I opened her, and it was the day before or 2 days before that my Twigling girls came in, and I have those same sorts of feelings for them. So yeah, it's a really nice feeling. And I know going forward in my collection, I'm going to be a lot more choosy about the dolls that I bring in, as far as filling the role of a character or pursuing those types of dolls and sculpts that are important to me. Lily Cats and Twiglings, a lot. I like, there's a lot of male dolls that I like that are artist heads, and I've been enjoying those. I have my my Abaddon head, Victor. I really, it rarely do I look at a male company doll and like everything about them. I tend to like artist heads and then choosing bodies for them from usually company bodies. So that's kind of, and I think I've been doing pretty good this last part of this last year, starting to narrow down my focus more, and commit down to these dolls that tend to be more expensive and they have to wait more for, though the impulse buys are fun. So this, I wanted to show you, I cannot remember now if I had shown the new wigs that I gotten in for Neela and her sister Elowyn. I just can't remember, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. This one came in, was it last week? It's been a good week. Pretty recent, but so it might not have been. But this is a, what sort of fiber is this? Soy fiber. A soy fiber wig, and she's Sonette on Instagram, and I think that might be her name on DOA too. And her, oh gosh, I'm gonna get it wrong, so I won't say, and I do think I maybe showed this wig, but this wig was just perfect for Neela. This purple color is so pretty, and the fiber's gorgeous. I really, the Rami and the soy fibers, you can't get as long a wigs with those, but the texture is really indiscernible from alpaca in a lot of ways. I'm really impressed by that, and I would probably have them entirely if the fiber length was longer, but that's part of the restriction with them. And it's quite messed up because this is Neela, and Neela's always been a bit of a wild child. But oh, the purple, I love purple. I'm such a purple lover. And it will just have this really pretty like blue sheen, in certain light. I really love it. So that's something I'm starting to work with on my dolls, is starting to get a little more choosy about their wigs. This is actually a yarn fiber wig, and I really, really love it. It's really silky fiber. This one, I forget the name of the seller of this one too. I'll try to remember to put the names down below, but the color is gorgeous. It's so silky and fine. Look how shiny and pretty that is. And it does the same thing that alpaca and soy and Rami fibers. It's very stylable, and you can do, this one's very smooth and nice, and you can mess it up and put it in some different styles and it will just stay there. But then you can smooth it down. So this is my first yarn wig, and I'm really impressed with it. I commissioned a woman on Instagram for 2 yarn wigs, a really pretty teal color and another one in a really gorgeous dark burgundy wine color, for my, I'm hoping that the wigs are going to fit Herla and Anja, my Sweet Wealth Vanessa head. They're in size 6-7, I do have lots of dolls with that size head, so if it doesn't quite work for them, it'll work for somebody. But I'm actually quite drawn to a lot of the yarn style wigs, especially for my MSD dolls, because they're pretty economical. They have a look like natural fiber, even though they're not. They behave like it, and they're very inexpensive for the quality. So yeah, for as far as my MSD dolls go, like that's a really nice length. So yeah, I was really happy with that. And I should have checked my last videos to see if I had. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys her last video. New purple wig. Okay, yes, I had to go check. I did in fact show you guys Herla's purple wig a couple videos back. So I think I'll wrap it up here. I hope you guys having a great evening, and I'll catch you around later. Bye bye.